100 Mob in the building. We want to shout out TYN Youngin featuring Mr. Kane, the track they got out right now. You already know what time it is. Marion, Louisiana in the building. We gonna community tab it and we gonna drop the link so y'all can hear the track. You already know what time it is, man. That's how we doing it, man. It's the 100 Mob, nigga. You already know the Real Field TV up in the building. Y'all go check his IG. Y'all go run it up. Y'all already know, man. Y'all gonna hear the story sooner or later, man. So y'all tune in to TYN Youngin. Now, want to talk about P Youngin. It's straight up and down. And he's saying what he got to say to NBA Youngboy off the top. You know what I'm saying? Because when you talk about NBA, you're talking about the whole NBA, man. Now, NBA BN10 mentioned something about P Youngin a while back. He said he was right there when NBA Youngboy was going to get him $100,000, pay for security for him 24/7, and all he had to do was just go back to school. And he didn't want to go back to school. You know what I'm saying? So ever since then, you know what I mean, people around, you know, P Youngin was looking at him different anyway. Because it's like with P Youngin and the stuff that he going through with Lil Dump and stuff like that, it was no coming back. Now, it was rumors of him supposed to been coming back and he's supposed to be in 4K trade, but I guess he was just trolling at that point, man. And now we can say that this is what he do. You know what I'm saying? He gonna troll a little bit because he's not up on the tour. You know what I'm saying? He not even nowhere near around nobody in 4K trade right now. You know what I'm saying? It's just him and his older brother. Now, see, here's the thing, man. He say he's COS and everything, and that's cool, man. But like I said, man, the things he been saying, dissing, you know, Lil Dump, Daddy, you know what I'm saying, Big Dump and stuff like that. You know how NBA Youngboy and, you know, BN10 and everybody felt about that. And this is what lead people to believe that, you know what I'm saying, they had did something to him or whatever the case may be. That time he had tried to fake, like, you know what I'm saying, he was unalived and all of that, you know what I mean? But here's what I really wanted to get through to y'all, man. You know, P Youngin, you know what I mean, when he attached himself to 4K Trey or whatever, then his, you know, fan base and everything went up to the point where he got some fan base, you know what I mean, that's kind of like Jay the Youngin fan base. You know what I'm saying, whether y'all like it or not. You know what I mean? He don't have to be with 4K Trade to be successful, you know what I mean, in his pocket of music no more. The only thing that, you know what I mean, can happen is he fall off by himself because of not being productive and not doing what he's supposed to at this time. But trolling ain't the way to go to get all your attention. Now, he do put out music that a lot of people like and stuff like that, but when we is saying stuff like that, we talking about him taking the time out to really move around and move a different route than trolling or whatever, because no matter how you put it, NBA Youngboy gave him his first shot, you know what I'm saying, to make a whole lot of money and to feed himself and, you know, to do for himself. He had his own motion, but him having a baby by NBA Youngboy's sister, I don't think is gonna grant him, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, they ain't not gonna let it go, you know what I'm saying, the stuff that he's saying, that don't mean nothing, man. So I suggest he stop believing that and y'all stop believing that, you know what I mean. When you cross the borderline of no return, then that's what it is, you know. NBA Youngboy not too forgiving when it come to that. Now, while we don't like the fact that, you know what I mean, he not with 4K Trey no more because it was a good fit, he was in the lineup, you know what I mean, when they hit the compilation album, he was one of the main people being pushed, like he really did try to put on, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, at the end of the day, it had to come to this for whatever reason. So Lil Dump, you know what I mean, is always in the loop, you know what I'm saying? So he's not going to go against Lil Dump for P Youngin, man. No matter if he do and is family and if he do have a seed by his sister or whatever. So I want y'all to stop thinking that, man. But y'all tell me, man, what's going to ultimately happen to P Youngin if he stay around BR and he stay trolling NBA and, you know what I mean, people that know exactly where he at and where he be at and everything else, man. Y'all just let me know, bro. It's going to end up well because I don't think it is.